All systems are a go.
Hello, this is Madreus, and welcome to another episode of Uphill Climb Challenge. Today we'll be taking the 2012 Porsche Cayenne Turbo up the mountain to see how it handles against the competition. Now, this vehicle is a recent release for the weekend Forzathon, so I'm kind of excited to try this out and see how it handles. Now, it's probably going to be very similar to the Porsche Cayenne, which we tried out in a few episodes ago, which means that we will not be able to fit the rally tire compound because it pushes us up into S1 class. So we will try to work around that as best we can. I'm going to put on the wider tires, 325s in the front and 325s in the back, which surprisingly reduce the PI by 1. Let's see here, what can we put on? It's a Forza Aero, but as I said, I feel like we're not going fast enough for it to really matter. I want a faster clutch, but I don't really want to touch the... Maybe want to touch the gearbox a little bit, maybe bump it up a little bit. Well, we'll see if I have enough space to play with it, but I do want to put the race diff on there. Helps with stability. And we want to shave off as much weight as possible, 30 pounds. Alright. Cool, we can put the better brakes on. We can drop it tremendously, or we can lift it. Honestly, I think the suspension that it comes with will probably be good enough for what we're going to be doing for it. Because the suspension that usually comes on a sort of SUVs are pretty tough to begin with. I want to shave a little bit of weight. Ooh. Now, a little weight, because it doesn't appear we won't be able to shave much more. Ooh boy, this is going to be really close to the top. Yeah. Yeah, very close. Wow, it comes with twin turbos. Impressive. Can we fit any sort of power onto this vehicle? Ooh boy, I don't know. Okay, better air filter. Sport valves. I'm going to try shaving off. Nope, we can't shave off any more weight. We are at the top of A class. And now is the time to throw it up the mountain and see how it handles against the competition. And here we are at the bottom of the mountain on a rainy day, ready to start the challenge. So, let's get this started. And of course, the rules are we do a set route. We make sure that it is absolutely on the intersection. The weather is clear, the traffic is off, the rewind is on, although I never use it anyways, and no music. Now it's suddenly a beautiful day at the bottom of the mountain, and let's throw this Porsche and see how it does. Whoa, okay. It's eager to go. Very nice, very nice. I believe the Cayenne's top competition is going to be the Cayenne, so it's very interesting to see how it stands up against that particular vehicle. Ooh, it does not like to turn though. That's going to be an issue trying to climb up this hill. Might have to throw this thing in a little sideways here because otherwise it just does not like going in naturally. Here we go. Do the splashdown. One nice thing about driving an SUV is that we have great Oh my gosh. The brakes in this aren't quite as nice as I thought they would be. Oh boy, come on. Yeah, this thing does not like to turn. And mind you, this is with the bigger tires on it. Downshift, alright. We even lessened the weight so there'll be less for the vehicle to stop, but apparently that's not enough. Boy, if you don't shift at the right time, it just will sit in the turbo lag and you just sit there and do nothing. Very interesting here. What I should have done was look at the timetable and see where the McCann is, but oh well, just more or less just interested to see how far we are behind the leader. Come on. Down the back straight here. Now this is the standard suspension. It's handling it pretty well. I have to give it that. And throw it the other way. Oh dear. This thing is not happy about going off-road. Not one single bit. Yikes. Okay. Right now we're rivaling the Dodge Dart, so let's give it another go and hope that we can change this around. Here we go again. One thing you have to mind with this thing is that it's more or less a point-and-shoot kind of car. So we just gotta get around the corner and launch it. Because it's not liking the turns at all. Something to keep in mind while I'm doing this here. Oh, jeez. Oh dear. This thing does not like the turns at all. You think it will stop better than it does, but it just sails through the air. Of course, I'm riding on stock compound, but this maybe it's still too heavy. I'm not too sure. Come on, come around the corner. If I remember, I think the McCann this came in 236. So if we can get at least down to there, I think we can consider it a success. But we gotta keep this vehicle out of the trees. Oh boy. It's just not a happy camper at all. At least it can use its weight to blast through the trees, at least the destructible ones. Okay. Here we go down the back straight. I think we're doing a little better this time. We just gotta keep it under control. Keep it out of the rock face there. Alright, here we go. Alright. I think we got it. Much better this time. Doing at 234. Even better than I thought I was going to do. Okay. We have one more try. I think if we can keep it out of the trees, we might be able to get it down to 232. That's kind of my hope. here we go. Let's try. Very excited to go. That's one thing I do like about it, is that it has a great launch. Oh boy. A little bit rough there, but at that time we got this Bronco under control here. Made it get around the corner here without trying to kill me. Okay. Something interesting about this Porsche is that the last time I drove this particular vehicle, at least in my memory, I might have drove maybe in another racing game without realizing it, but the last time I drove this in another video game was in a James Bond game. It was with the Pierce Bronson. I can't remember what it's called, but it was the third person one. It came out maybe during the mid-2000s, maybe? I can't remember. Of course, that thing came with rocket launchers and machine guns, but don't have such novelties here on Forza, thankfully. Let's just focus on the racing here and try to get this boy home. Come down. Yeah, these turns are just they just go on forever. Like with the Supra that's currently at the top of the leaderboards, this thing, it just when it sees a turn, it just, you can feel it just not, it just looks at it going, like, I don't want to turn, I'm happy going in straight lines. But here we go, in the back here. Gotta remember we have to hit the brakes at the right time. Make sure we cut it in the inside here so grip the. Keep it out of the trees, 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 keep it out of the trees. Oh. And with a little bit of a bump at the end there, it's 232. Well, considering the issues it had going around the corners, it was a tough one. It was a tough one to try to use. I'll be right back with you here in just a second here after I go and take a look at the final times here and see what the final standings are. And here we are with the leaderboards, with the Porsche Cayenne Turbo coming at 2 minutes 32 seconds, .705. 5 seconds behind the leader, which of course is the Subaru Legacy RS. It came behind I would say its competition, which is the Porsche Cayenne Turbo at 2 minutes 31 seconds, about a second and a half difference. I'm a bit disappointed with the Porsche Cayenne. I thought it handled a little bit better. It has some great straight line speed, but does not handle the corners very well. Well, I guess it was a very interesting experiment to learn a bit about the difference between those two vehicles. The Cayenne, I think, is probably the better out of the two. Well, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Uphill Climb Challenge.